Here are some short, fast-paced books that are easy to read to help you reach your reading goal. A psychological mind-bender about a married couple who get a visit from a strange man with some interesting news. A family vacation turns into a nightmare. This is super dark and twisty. It'll have your heart pumping for sure. New parents attending a dinner party realize their baby has been kidnapped and no one can be trusted. A woman is hired as a maid for a very wealthy couple and everything spirals out of control. An epidemic where people randomly fall into a dream-filled sleep and no one can wake them. 5 creepy short stories, including a cat POV, supernatural monsters, and so much more.
Huh? Huh? What?
Hey, Sadie.
Yeah, what's up?
Take me to a book with your favorite LGBTQ representation.
Oh, awesome, let's go.
Why, live, laugh, love. I thought you'd never ask.
Hey, this way. Okay, this book is called Taproot, and the main characters are queer, but it's not about them being queer. It is about ghosts and necromancy and plants, and it's the cutest thing ever.
This is Everyone in This Room Will Someday Be Dead by Emily Austin. It follows Gilda, who's a young lesbian who accidentally gets a job at a church as a receptionist, and it is absolutely hilarious and visceral and heartwarming. If you've ever been freaked out by the fact that we're all just skeletons who have to like walk around and do stuff, this book is for you.
This is The Heiress by Molly Greeley. It is the story of Anne de Burgh, a sort of secondary character in the Pride and Prejudice novel by Jane Austen, and it sort of reimagines what her life might have been like that maybe we didn't know behind the scenes. Very interesting twist on a classic character.
The Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Harrow. This book is sensational. It's about 3 sisters who are living during the suffragette movement, but they are also fighting for their right to use their power as witches. The 3 main characters are coolest you could ever meet, and there is wonderful representation of gender and sexuality and race. 10 out of 10, and beautiful cover.
See, I was a victim too. But no one ever treated me like one.
Damn, girl. What the hell did you tab? I mean, I'm a tabbing fanatic, but did I miss something? Was there like hidden wisdom in every page? What? What did you tab?
My love language isn't physical touch, it's physical touch. If I'm not wrapped around you like an anaconda trying to snuff the life out of its prey, then I am not close enough to you. If you are not struggling to breathe, then our connection isn't strong enough. So maybe when you tap out, I'll say I'm satisfied.
Hey, take me to your favorite murder mystery.
Yes, come on.
Very good.
murder mystery. Okay.
All right.
The House on Vesper Sands by Paraic O'Donnell. This immersive story set in Victorian London has something for everyone. A murder mystery, of course, but also there's a mismatched police duo, there's a plucky unconventional heroine for the time, and there are also dark supernatural forces at work. And at the end of the book, you are like hoping that there's going to be another one. The good news is that there is a new book coming out. I don't think it features the same team, but it has all of the same elements, and it is called The Maker of Swans. It comes out in June, so watch for it.
Okay, so this is one of the first books I read after a spell of not reading for a while. This book is Final Girls by Riley Sager. Anything by Riley Sager is really good. This book is about a girl who survives a spree killing, and she enters a club called the Final Girls, which is a series of people who have been the lone survivors of like various murders. And she slowly starts to kind of reveal what happened that made her a final girl. This book is a psychology major's dream. It's amazing.
While Justice Sleeps by Stacey Abrams. This is the best political thriller I have ever read. There is murder. There is possibly attempted murder. There is chess strategy. There is pharmaceutical espionage, sabotage. The main character has to solve all of these puzzles. She's put in an impossible place. It's so smart and so amazing, and everybody should read it. Also, the audiobook is fantastic.
All right. Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn is one of my favorites. Super edgy and twisty with a really disturbing ending.
Hey Sadie.
Hi.
Can you take me to the book that everyone should read?
Yeah. Got it right here.
Yes.
Yes. Follow me.
Yes.
Ooh, hello. Of course. This is one of my favorite books I've ever read. It's Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. I have forced so many people to read this. The way that the author writes about trauma and understanding it is one of the best ways that I've seen ever. It's a beautiful book. The ending is hopeful, but also it is a little bit open-ended, so you can kind of decide what happens a little bit, but it's lovely, it's sweet. It's like being hugged and told everything is going to be okay, and then you're handed a nice cup of hot chocolate and given a pat on the back. I cannot recommend it highly enough. It's so, so, so good, and it's lovely.
This is The Ogress and the Orphans by Kelly Barnhill. She is one of my very favorite authors because a couple books I read last year were phenomenal, and this one takes the cake. It's an intermediate fantasy, but it's really more like a fable or a parable. It is all about the philosophical question of what it means to be a good neighbor and to live in community with other people. And it also talks about the importance of stories and books to connect people and help you understand other people's experiences that are different than you are. It has a group of 15 orphans who are named alphabetically from oldest to youngest, which is my favorite thing ever. It has dragons, it has ogres, it has lots of yummy food. It's beautifully written. I just think that everybody could learn something from this book.
Okay, this is Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. It was so lovely. If you liked My Octopus Teacher, the documentary on Netflix, you will love this. It's about a cleaning woman who forms a unique relationship with an octopus at an aquarium, and I bawled my eyes out, so you should definitely read this book.
I think everyone should read Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. It is a wonderful classic about communication and getting to know each other. Even when we have our own pride and ego and all of that sort of stuff going against you, there is still a way to connect with literally everyone.
So this is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. If you know anything about me, I love Matt Haig. This is a story about a girl who is very depressed, and she ends up unaliving herself, and she is thrown into this library where she is able to live out all of these like what if lives that she had. So like, what if she would have stayed in the punk rock band with her brother, or like what if she would have been an Olympic swimmer and stuff like that. And we get to see each of them play out, and she like realizes like why these are just what ifs and like why they never actually happened. And it's just a really good story about regrets and why we really shouldn't like regret things that happened, because we're exactly where we're supposed to be.
Your body speaks to me.